Huh. Interesting. Interessante. Interessante. Let me stop looking at myself. Ugh, get off my screen, me. Yo. Okay, let me lower my volume. Jeez, I feel like I'm loud. There we go. Hello, people. Seku-Senpai here. Yo, we're back for some more Umineko. Man, starting a little earlier today. By like 15 minutes. It's not that big of a deal, but you know, I'm in for the grind. So, man, who's here so far? Hey, yo, Victor, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream as usual. Man, today has been a busy day for me. Just got out of work not too long ago. About an hour ago, I got out of work. I just ate dinner now. It's like, oh snap, I forgot. I started my stream earlier today. So it's like, yo, let me get this rolling. Yo, Genshin, yo, welcome to the stream as well. What's this? But yeah. Let me see. Also, I put up a poll. Didn't I put up a poll? Yeah, I did put up a poll. Cupcake or muffin? Okay, so far it's tied. Interesting. What's the difference between a cupcake and a muffin? For some reason, I feel like a cupcake is just a muffin with stuff on top. But yo, let's get this game going. I'm all ready, actually. Yo, everything is set up and ready to go. My headphones are together. Pen. Get my pen together for some notes. But oh yeah, actually over here. I remember a while ago, I mentioned to some of y'all in the stream, whoever was here, I mentioned a while ago in a couple streams ago that for my senior project when I was in college, for my final, I made a visual novel. And it was somewhat incomplete because there's like a few bugs and errors here and there. And one of the reasons why I also never completed it or never went back to it is I'll show you why. I was cleaning my room and I found my script for it, and I did the whole haul for this game. This right here is the whole script. I'm not going to show you actually. Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can see the name. I want y'all to see my name. Also has has a bunch of information on here actually. Yeah, let me take off the first page, but yo, this is the whole script for the whole game. So. Man, that's a long game. I think I had like 14 endings for it. I went all out with it. I was like, yo, senior project, let me go all out for this. Ends up not being completely complete. So, yeah, anyways, let's get to Umineko. Like, yo, I went with the long haul for that one. Yeah. Jeez. The only thing that wasn't complete with it, other than the few bugs and errors, was that I didn't get to include any sound in it. I had voice actors. I didn't get to add in any sound for it. So it's like that. I also wanted to like work shift some of the storyline a bit more and some other stuff. So yeah, it definitely meant business. Yo, I go all out with my work. So I think if I did that, if I had the time to do that, because then again, that's the same time that the whole pandemic started, so that also affected my whole production schedule and whatnot. But yeah, definitely one that I want to complete it and do the story a little bit better. But yo, here is a good story. I think this would have been interesting though. Y'all can't hear anything. There y'all go. Now you can hear the good old seagulls. Let's see. Where did we leave? What happened last time? I start off every stream. What happened? Okay. Oh yes. We haven't seen their bodies yet, but George and Shannon are dead. We know that Beatrice was really violent with them in that scene, so yeah, what else is going on? These three are in the room. He's over there in the kitchen. Kinzo, we haven't seen Kinzo in like a while. And Goda's also dead. Forgot about that. Man, poor Goda, man. He deserves better. But Oh, you also want to make a story too? That's a mix of dark fantasy and some crazy mystery. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of tough writing a story. It's like you have it in your head, and you like have like for at least me, I have like key points I want to happen, but it's like how do I bring it from like in between point A to B? What's the in between there? And then in coding and stuff, that's another thing. Coding. Well, I guess coding was kind of straightforward to me. A little difficult at first, but I feel like once you get the momentum going, it's good. But definitely complex stories though are kind of tough to keep going with. But yo, Golda was cool. He did not, man. Okay, anyways, let me immerse myself into this now. Volume's going up. Let's go. He went out to the nighttime rounds inside the mansion. He'd eaten some reheated soup that Goda had made, along with some random leftovers from the refrigerator. Those are all the things Goda had made himself, and were, of course, delicious. Aha, delicioso. Delicioso? I don't know. He had half-hearted gone to ask Rosa and others what they would do for dinner. I know I go before this episode, but this episode, real talk, same. Same. I wasn't really feeling Goda, but after seeing him through this episode, definitely saw a different side of him that I appreciate. So, he'd been yelled at by a voice, and after the last thing you heard from Rosa's mouth was, Rosa gives me a bad taste in my mouth. Telling him the canned food that would be enough, the door wasn't okay. So ironically, the servant Genji was able to eat more delicious. Yeah. I'm jumbling my words. But why was it that Genji wasn't afraid to do the rounds all by himself? Even though all those crimes had been committed and many people had already met a brutal end. End? Question mark. Judging by his appearance, as he carried out his usual tasks without a trace of fear, he thought as though everything was normal. You might think all of the horrible events that day had been no more than a dream or an illusion. Okay, interesting. He was taking a philosophic view, or had he just accepted his fate? Genji must have considered it a virtue that when the fate that awaited him was unavoidable. He carried out his duty systematically until the last moment. The depths of his heart would probably remain hidden for all eternity unless he spoke of them himself. Okay. He had returned his master key to Rosa, so the place he could reach were extremely limited. All he could do now was walk around the hallways, checking to make sure all the windows were closed. That probably made his rounds go a lot faster than usual. Okay, I feel you with that kind of story. I feel that. Hmm? Oh, Genji. What happened to you, man? At the sound of a reserved knock, Aunt Rosa, who had been falling into a doze, jumped and woke up, pointing the barrel of the gun at the door as she yelled. My volume's a little too loud. Yo, she scared me when she said that. I was napping on the sofa, and the voice also brought me back to reality. Okay. Okay. Oh, what are you about to say? Oh! She about to say, coincidence that when we go in here, we can't see the bodies. Or that they're hiding or some crap. Rosa... Let's go and check them. Oh, she actually did want to see them. You're still not going to believe them. So, what are you talking about? It will definitely be okay. I'm trusting you, Maria. Maybe my face seemed to be darkened with anxiety. Maria grasped my hand with her small hand and spoke softly, trying to give me courage. It's nice that he got this emotional kind of support. Since it was Aunt Rosa's job to ready the gun and stand guard, it fell to me to remove the barricade of sofas. When I finished, I took a backwards glance glance at Aunt Rosa, who was pointing the barrel of the gun over my shoulder, and opened the door.
Kenji-san, 二人の死体はどこに?
Courtyard. Okay.
バトラ君待って。念のため部屋の戸締まりを確認していくわ。ちょっと待ってね。
What? What do you mean? Aunt Rosa called me to the halt to prevent me from going on ahead and began to carefully check the locks of each of the windows. Okay. But those locks had already been checked once. It felt kind of unpleasant, as though she suspected that I might have secretly unlocked them while she wasn't. Wow! No, maybe Aunt Rosa was right to be this cautious. I don't know, Battler. I don't know. She's the one with the gun. You want to turn your back on her? Like, though it was called a courtyard, it wasn't really a pretty place you could take a walk in, like the Rose Garden. On the contrary, since it was surrounded by the mansion on all sides, it made you feel a little uncomfortable, as though it was telling you that there might be no escape from this mansion, no matter where you tried to run. Okay. On the other hand, that meant that even though we could hear the violent winds, the wind itself was blocked. Genji-san held out an umbrella, but Aunt Rosa ignored him. She was probably hinting that the gun took two hands, and it would be dangerous if she took the umbrella. Okay. We didn't need Genji pointing for us to notice. Right in the center of the courtyard, we could see where Dr. Nanjo and Kumasawa-san lay. Aunt Rosa entered the courtyard without even opening the umbrella. So Genji and I also entered the courtyard without opening one. Okay. Only Maria opened hers.
Maria, これはあれだな。
Was it symbol? The thing? Oh, something. Oh no, their bodies. Yeah. Okay.
なるほど。確かに源氏さんたちが言っていたように、二人の首にはひどい
Okay.
傷があるわ。
There you go. Proof.
すごく鋭利な。
That's quite sharp.
まるで日本刀か何かで切ったかのようにすっぱりね。
Those gaping wounds on their necks definitely made me want to avert my eyes. But after seeing that Halloween party in the chapel, even though they looked horrible, they were no longer enough to make me feel sick. Okay. More importantly, our gazes fell to their legs, to Dr. Nanjo's knee, to Kumasawa's ankle. Driven to each of them was something like a knife or a stake with demonic sign. Ugh. They must have been the same as the thing that had pierced Jessica's back.
これは何なの?
Okay, I want to see the update then. What we got in the update? Family Dr. Nanjo. Okay, then we see the thing on his corpse, which was gone missing, was later found in the courtyard. At the time, it had a weapon shaped like a stake rammed into his knee. With this, the seventh twilight is finished. And Kumasawa? Where's she at? Oh, here. Her corpse, which was now missing, was later found in the courtyard. At that time, it had a weapon shaped like a stake rammed into its ankle. With this, even the eighth twilight is finished. So, that was the eighth twilight. So then the ninth, okay. Okay, I follow.
ジェシカちゃんの時と同じね。
Yep.
何かオカルトの儀式のつもりなのかしら。
わかりません。彼らの遺体を最後に見た時にはこのようなものはありません。
There's nothing like this. Nothing like these.
使用人室から運び出された後にやられたのでしょう。
The one stuck to Dr. Nanjo's knee was still standing erect. Pause? It was one that had been thrust into Kumasawa's ankle might have been a little shallower. It had come out and fallen over. So by looking at the one that had fallen over for the first time, I realized that it wasn't a knife. It was something like a stake. Its full length was probably about 30 centimeters. A whole foot? It was probably made out of bronze or iron or something of the sort. Even without touching it, I could tell it had some weight to it. It was composed of a grip and a cone-shaped part. It was obviously okay. We all know what it looks like. Maybe it was like a miniature version of those lances, Western Knights. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's an interesting comparison. The spiral-shaped ditch in it made it look like a small drill. However, the grip I had an occult design modeled off of a demon or something. So instead of a weapon used in war, It felt like something that would be used in a ceremony to offer up living sacrifices. Hence the epitaph.
間違いない。生贄の罪なんだな。
Exactly.
第7の番に膝をえぐりて殺せ
Then Maria says this.
第8の番に足をえぐりて殺せ
Yep.
待てよ。それじゃ第4、5、6の番が抜けちまう。
Oh yeah, now you mention it. What about those other ones?
まさか。
Oh yeah, because they don't know about they did keep it carried out because they don't know about the other people who are dead. Of course. Why is Genji alone? If something like this had happened, why are George Aniki, Goda-san, and Shannon-chan here? Why was Genji alone?
どういうこと？ジョージ君たち3人はどこへ行ったの？
夏日奥様のお部屋を探し物に行きたいと言ってました。お出かけまだお戻り
That's the
に
truth.
なりません。
なんだって。
Ooh.
その出かけたってのはいつ頃の話なんだよ。
How long ago has...
3時間前のことだ。
Yo, Genji. Come on, man. 2 or 3 hours? Okay.
そんななんでそんな大事なことをやっちゃなくてなんで不審に思わなかったんだよ。
Why didn't... Yeah.
常に一人使用人は待機している。
Whoa, he is a dedicated servant.
彼らが戻るまで
Well,
待機
we
して
knew that, but...
私にお勤めでしたもの。
Yep. Was Genji really this much of a robot? This is bad. This is bad. It's really bad. Dr. Nanjo and Kumasawa were killed like this. It means that 3 people have already been killed. Yep. We ran towards Aunt Natsui's room. With a touch of anxiety and just as much resignation. Yep. Before we saw the inside of Aunt Natsui's room, we were forced to resign ourselves to a certain fact. That on the door was a bizarre scribble. Okay, yep, yep. No, filth. I was expecting to hear this kind of music. Opening the door, we could imagine what we find inside. On the face of the door, how should I say it? Handprints done heavily with the same red paint as the magic circles from before. Had banging on the door scratches on it. At it, dirtied it. Okay. It looked like the aftermath of a kindergarten playing in mud. I didn't know what it could mean. The bright red paint that had been slathered on it was dripping down, and even though no one said it, it made us think of blood.
源氏さん、開けてください。
Rosa held up her gun high and ordered Genji-san to open the door. Can you believe he's Genji? Is he a robot? Yes, I agree. Yeah. Yo, for real. Yo, Kinzo been gone the whole time. Genji-san approached it without seeming particular trouble that stuff on it and turned the knob, but immediately turned around, shaking his head. It was locked. At the moment, there was only one person in his mansion who could lock and unlock doors at will, Aunt Rosa. This time, Genji-san asked Aunt Rosa to unlock the door instead of the other way around. Interesting. After frowning slightly for a second, Aunt Rosa handed me a master key and told me to open the door. Rosa, you asked for the keys. Now you're upset when someone... Yo, you cannot make her happy.
バトラ君、これで開けてもらえる？
Or I guess it's because she didn't want him to have the key. Maybe, I don't
そ
know.
のくらいのこと源氏さんを信用しても
Aunt Rosa glared at me intensely. What's that supposed to mean? You're gonna shoot him just because because of the keys? Yo, like, no chill right now. Getting into a fight here would only make the mood turn even more sour. Yeah, but I guess it's not that important right now. Without talking back anymore, I approached that creepy door and tried the knob. It didn't open. It was definitely the resistance of the lock. I stuck my master key into the keyhole. Clunk. There was a slight resistance. Aunt Rosa told me to be on my guard, and I opened the door without really guarding myself in any way. Solid snake. And then there was a scene laid out before us that didn't betray my expectations at all. The dead bodies.
ひどい。
やっぱり、第5、6の番の再現だったな。
Dang. And we were like, wow. The inside of the room looked as though a robber had just broken in. Drawers had been flung open, pulled out, and had their contents thrown about all over the place. Leave the room so cluttered, you'd never believe it belonged to the methodical Nazi. But the very first thing that caught our eyes was Godes-san's corpse lying face down right in front of the door. Ooh. Right in the center of his chest, almost as though it had been stuck there to finish off a vampire, was one of those demon stakes from before. Man. Exactly how far could it have reached after being stuck that deep into his chest? Ugh. Just imagining it would make anyone's chest hurt. They know. Yep, because he was the first one down. Maria grabbed my hand. Her expression looked just like normal. Yo, for real. He's like, bodies. Not a happy sight. But maybe she really was afraid of the aura of the room. Just okay, interesting. And along the wall farthest into the room, Georgianiki lay dead. This time one of those sticks had been rammed right into the center of his stomach. Wasn't gauging the stomach the sixth twilight? Oh man. What? Shannon's corpse was face down in front of the dresser, lying in a sea of blood. Had she seen her own face in the end? In that horrible broken mirror stained with blood? Oh man. Because she wasn't lying that way, I couldn't see her face, but I could guess even without seeing it. Nearby in the sea of blood, and there lay a demon stake had fallen. Only the fourth twilight was left. Dodge ahead and kill. Maybe my heart was totally worn out and dead. Even though I knew it was wrong, I lifted her head and checked. And I confirmed that my guess had been right on the mark. Yup, ooh. There's a gaping hole in Shannon's head, and the insides were dripping out. Not only that, but you could even see her inside. Ugh! After seeing that, I finally realized I was doing something wrong. I immediately averted my eyes, but by now it was probably pointless. Wait, hold up. What's he about to look at? I just want to see this for a second. So, where we at? Dinon seeing his stomach pierced with a weapon shaped like a stake. Sixth twilight. It was possible that they could have ended up as the second twilight. It makes sense. Dinon Natsuhi's room had pierced. She spent her last moments with her beloved Goda, man, the homie. No, oh man. With his head pierced like a weapon, shaped like a stake. Okay. The cook was cooked. Yo, they disrespecting him after death like that. And made me laugh too. Oh man. Rosa got violently mad at me and even tugged the back of my collar. I tottered limply and fell on my butt, gazing dimply at the ceiling. Damply.
Maria. これで第8の番まで終わっちまったな。第9の番って何だったっけ？
The revival?
第9の番に魔
Yep.
女は蘇り、誰も生き残る。
None shall be left alive.
そっか。これで黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェは復活するんだな。
It would seem so.
そしてなんだ、最後の第10の番。
第10の番に旅は終わり、黄金の里に至るだろう。
Once and for the last
黄
time.
金鏡の扉はもうすぐ開かれるんだよ。
Yep.
もうすぐ。
Very
魔
soon.
女は蘇り、誰も生き残
To
る
a theater near you.
俺たちはこれから死ぬのか。
Huh?
それともこれで生贄の儀式は終了で 俺たちの旅は終わり、黄金鏡へたどり着けるのか。
Wait, what was that, Battler? I like read that, but I didn't process that. Does that mean that the ceremony sacrifices are over? Is over, and that now the journey's end will reach the golden land? Okay. Question mark.
俺たちは今日一日、犯人を見つけよう、事態を打開しようと散々頭をひねって、何も至れなかった。バカの考え、休むに似たりってやつだ。そうさ、俺たちは今日一日、ずっと憎悪と疑心暗鬼で自分を焼き殺した。死んだ人間しか信用できないって言って、わざわざ3人の死に顔をここまで確認に来たんです。
Exactly.
こんな俺たちがどうして黄金鏡とやらにたどり着けるっていうんだ。
Okay. Interesting. What you gotta say about that, Maria? That's right. If we couldn't resolve any of our problems anyway, it would have been so much better if we'd locked ourselves up in the whole time without thinking at all. Grandfather's the wisest of us all. He's been shut up in his room since yesterday without any contact with anyone. That was the right decision. Yo, he's like, yo, Kinzo was right. Yo, Kinzo in there just chilling. He already knew. Grandfather was the most correct of us all. However he is right now.
マリアといれば大丈夫。魔女はとても気まぐれで、時に面白半分に人間を殺すかもしれない恐ろしい存在だけれど。
I believe that. I believe that. And seen it.
マリアと一緒にいれば絶対に大丈夫。だから怯えないで。
Yo, Maria, I'm appreciating this. You're saying this, but at the same time, yo, I'm still nervous.
ありが気休めでも嬉しいぞ。
After Aunt Rosa finished investigating their corpses, she announced that she'd sealed this room again. Chased the rest of us out, stole back the master key she'd lent me, and locked the door again. Apparently George Aniki had been holding the key to Aunt Natsu's room. She also collected that. Okay, so now she has all the keys. Wait a second. She's got all the master keys on her person. If Natsu's own key was locked up inside this room, doesn't that make another closed room? Oh, true. So what? Is this the fourth closed room? Yep. Right? Yeah. Man. Now that the suspicion surrounding those three had been cleared, we returned to the parlor once more. I don't have a clue what's going on anymore. If only the dead were innocent and everyone alive is a wolf. That leaves only me, Aunt Rosa, Maria, and Genji-san. And Kinzo, wherever in this room apparently. And besides us, there's only grandfather and the 19th person, the guest we've seen no trace of, Beatrice. 13 people have died, 6 are left. How would a wolves and sheep puzzle with only 6 people end? Even though the puzzle that started with 19 people had been reduced to 6. I can't think of an answer. Okay. We returned to the parlor. I was a bit worried that while we were gone, a creepy magic circle or something might have been drawn in the parlor door. But thankfully we didn't find anything like that. I was expecting to see another magic circle the past 2 scenes, but there wasn't anything, so it was interesting.
ありがとう、源氏さん。ここまでで結構よ。
Dang, and he's just gonna say goodbye.
あなたも今日は休んでください。
かしこまりました。これで休ませていただきます。
Yo, good luck, man, for the rest of the night.
おい、ローザおばさん、この状況下で源氏さんをたった一人で過ごさせるっていうのかよ。
Yeah, like for real?
そうね。とても危険なことだと思うわ。でも、
I knew there's gonna be a
なぜ
but.
彼は無事なの？
I knew she was gonna
彼
like
は
say that
3人が夏日姉さんの部屋へ向かった後、ずっと一人でいた。
because he's lucky.
なのに無事だった。
I mean, he
狼
could
と
have.
羊のパズルよ。最も弱い立場となる孤立した羊が無事な理由は何？
He knew how to protect himself. I don't know. I have no rebuttal for that argument.
狼が たまたまいなかったんだろ
Yeah, there's that possibility.
違うわ。
Wrong.
それが羊じゃなかったからよ。
Okay.
狼だって
Yo, Balor is, yo, he is
彼は一人で
pretty
厨房
much
にい
fed
た
up
そうだ
with
けど、
Rosa
それは証明
almost.
不能よ。南條先生たちの死体を運んだり、ジョージ君たちを殺したりできたのは彼かベアトリーチェだけなのよ。
What?
待てよその論法じゃ誰だって
バトラ様、お気遣いをありがとうござい
Yo,
ます。
thank you, Balor, for standing up for Genji, but he doesn't. He's like,
私は信頼を勝ち得るのは常に
I believe trust
100
not
の
one.
言い訳ではなく、一つの誠実であると信じています。
Okay.
たとえ信頼をいただけなくても、私は最後ま
I
で
guess he's gonna stick to what he
誠実であり
believes in the
たいと思い
end.
ます。
Like, the shadows die twice.
源氏さん
Man.
なら決まりね。あなたが本当に無実なら、それは明日やってくる警察が証明してくれるわ。
Yo, I'm tired of Rosa.
だからそれまでの
Man.
間、あなたを疑いから外すわけにはいかない。長年、後ろ宮家に仕えてくれたあなたに。
Yeah, we heard this
こんな
before,
仕打ちをす
but you
るの
don't
は
really mean
本当に
that.
心苦しいんだけれど、
You don't mean
今
that.
夜は
Man.
分かってください。そして明日になったらもう一度仲直りさせてください。
Yeah, whatever. Man. Yo, Genji-san gave his head a small shake.
今日も明日も、私は後ろ宮家の使用人であり続けます。
Okay, Genji.
ご用がありましたらいつでもお申し付けください。それでは失礼させていた
But
だきます。
he's still sticking with his principles and everything, so just like that. After hearing after hearing all that, there's nothing left to say. Genji-san bowed deeply and left down the hall. Left down the hall. That's a weird sentence. Man. Yo, for real. Like, I don't even want to hear her speak. Then we entered the room. Even though Natsuki still held all the masterpieces herself, she thoroughly checked the inside of the parlor again. Paranoia. But I guess she's trying to be... I don't know. It's like I want to agree with her, but it's like to a point where it's like over precaution, I feel like. But then again, this is not a usual... This is a natural situation, so I guess it makes sense. Maybe. I don't know. But then again, she ain't right now. As I watched, how should I say it? I felt like it didn't really matter anymore. If I said anything careless, it would turn into another fight. Then fight! For a while, I gazed at her from the corridor, figured I'd waited just about long enough to enter the parlor behind. Yo, that would be funny. That'd actually be funny. If she doesn't trust anyone but dead, why doesn't she just go around killing everyone with the gun in her hand? Yeah, power trip 100%. Like, why doesn't she just go around killing everyone with the gun? If she doesn't trust anyone but the dead, yeah. But then again, in the end, she realized that she herself is a wolf. Huh. Then she can't just blast through the head of the final wolf and close the curtain on this insane murder drama. As I thought that bitterly, I returned to the sofa where I'd been encamped before, rudely resting both of my feet on the table. When I tried to do that, I found something there and stopped moving my feet.
なんだこれ
What? Another letter? Yeah. Right there, almost as though it had been addressed to me, was a Western envelope. It was the envelope from before, with the seal of the one-winged eagle. It was unopened. How'd you get in there? Another closed room, Balor. Yo. Yo, these closed rooms are gonna make him go crazy. Wait. Mate. What is this? Who put this in a place like this, and when? Until I went with everyone to check the corpses, I was sitting here the whole time, and there wasn't anything there then. And when I returned, it was here.
大丈夫。戸締まりに問題はないわ。この部屋は安全よ。
I heard Rosa muttering that. Wait. Wait. We made sure this room was safe when we left it. We checked that the windows were all perfectly locked. More like Rosa checked that, and she was the last one out. Huh? Then we locked up, came back, and the windows were still locked. Then wait, who put this letter here, and how? I opened the letter. 2 pieces of stationery came out. Yeah, there you go, magic circle. The first page had a magic circle drawn on it with something like blood. If I asked Maria, she'd probably know what it meant. And there's writing on the other page. Have you made progress solving the epitaph? In just a short while, your time will be up in a flash. The ninth twilight will begin quite soon. Ay. There's no mistake. It was a letter from Beatrice.
ほう、バトラー、それは？
今ここに来たら、置いてあった。
どうしたのマリア？
Dang, I didn't want her to know either.
バトラ君、その手紙は？
いや、ここに置いてあったんだ。どうしてだよ。この部屋はちゃんと戸締まりをしていたのに。どうしてだよ。どうして。
マリア、いらっしゃい。
No! No way! Don't you dare, Rosa. Don't you dare. Aunt Rosa closed her eyes just a little and after thinking silently for a moment, told Maria to come. Maria opened her mother's words. As she did, obeyed her words. As she did, something unbelievable happened. I'm done. No way. He was stuck with your back the whole time, and he just... Man, Aunt Rosa pointed the gun at me.
バトラ君、あなたを狼だと断定するわ。
This, oh my gosh. Valerie, you should have said something the moment you saw it, maybe. But then again, at the same time, I don't know if I even wanted to tell her. Yeah, why? He's been with you the whole time. Where's this coming from? Like, I know the... Ah, my gosh.
この部屋にたった今帰ってきて、そ
Yeah.
のテーブルの上に何もないことを見ているわ。そして、マリアがそのテーブルに近づいていないことも知っている。わずかな時間よ。
For these events, for real. Like, yo, Rosa, you are the sussiest one here. Give me the gun. Oh my gosh.
でもこのテーブルに近づき、そして手紙を見つけたと主張
Only
する
favorite
のはあ
parts?
なただけなの
Okay.
よ。
The one who claims to have approached the table and found the letter is you.
そんなのって。いや、めちゃくちゃだ。なんで俺がこんなものを置くんだよ。おいおい。俺は不審なものを見つけて報告しただけだぜ。なんで俺が疑われるんだよ。
あなたにしかその手紙をそこへ置けないからよ。そう、これは自作自演。
This is all a
あ
charade.
なたが懐から封筒を取り出し、たった今見つけたかのように振る舞った。密室の中に魔女が入って手紙を置いていった幻想を作り出すためにね。
The sound effect. To create the illusion of the witch and the closed room set down the letter and left.
バカ野郎。またそういう考えなのかよ。そんなことで俺まで疑うのかよ。
Based on that, like...
いい加減にしろ。俺は親父たちを殺されてるんだぞ。
Yeah, this is cool in his perspective too.
どうして犯人の片棒を担がなければならないんだよ。
そうね。たとえ莫大なお金がもらえるとしたとしても、そんなことで肉親の命を切り売りできるような悪魔がいるなんて
You're
信じた
even
くない。
admitting that. You're saying that's true. But what are you about to say?
いるかもしれない。言い方が悪いわね。例えばバトラ君にとって
Wow.
たちが親でなかったとして
Wow. Trashed here, right here. Like,
何を
what?
言い出すかと思えば
It's low.
親父は親父だろうが確かにキリエさんと血縁はねえが、俺の姉貴も同然のお人だ。そこだけは聞き捨てならねえぞこの野郎。
Ooh, even Maria mad. Ooh. Yup, Maria fed up with Rosa right here too.
言うのをやめなさい。
Oh boy. Oh
ご
boy.
めんなさい。言い方が悪かったわね。
What are you about to do?
確かに後宮バトラ君はルドルフ兄さんの子供かもしれない。
That she's about to smack her.
あな
Like,
た本当にルドルフ兄さんの息子のバトラ君なの？
are you really that Rosa? Reverse
何の
Uno?
わけのわかんねえこと。
That's the real
俺
question.
がバトラーじゃねえんなら誰に見えるってんだよ。
ルドルフ兄さんも含めて私たちは6年ぶりにあなたに再会しているわ。
Now she's... Yo.
あなたが本当に後宮バトラかなんて誰も証明できないのよ。
Can you prove yourself too? Like,
あなたは本当は後宮バトラじゃなくて後宮家の財産をうまく騙し取ろうと紛れ込んだ何者かかもしれない。
you are...
あなた
You are
自
nuts.
分が後
Battler,
宮バトラだとはっきり証明できる。
get out of here, man.
今
I,
こ
like...
の場で。
いい加減にしやがれ。俺は俺だ。後宮バトラーだ。そこまで疑い出したらあんただって本当に後
Exactly.
宮ローザなのかよ。自分は自分だ。他の誰でもね。ああそうだな。あんたの言う通りだぜ。
Don't...
死体以外で信用できるのは自分だけってわけだ。そこまで言うなら反論させてもらうぜ。
Ooh. What's that?
ジョージの兄貴たちが死んでいた夏代おばさんの部屋にも鍵がかかってた。部屋の鍵はジョージの兄貴が持っていたんだろう。そしてマスターキーを持ってるのは今やローザおばさんだけだぜ。
Ooh. Nice, 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 nice. Bring that
あ
up.
んただけじゃねえかよ。
Nice, Battler, nice.
俺の推理じゃこう。
Yeah, go with that little point.
あんたは真犯人と通じ合っていて俺
Or
たち
more
の
like
目を
big
盗み
point.
5つ
Man.
のマスターキーのうちの1つをこっそり貸し出したんだ。
そんなことしないわよ。
Uh,
ほらここに5つあるわよ。
no, now she's sweating.
そんな
But be
の
careful,
当
she
てに
still
な
has
るも
the
んか。
gun in the end, though, like...
あらかじめ取り決めた場所に置かせて回収したかもしれねえじゃねえかよ。それにマスターキーが5個かどうかは疑わしいと言ってたのはあんただぜ。
Ooh, true.
じゃああなたはその封筒をあなた以外の誰がどうやそれが証明できない限りあなたが狼なのよ。
And...
うるせえならあんたこそ証明しろよ。犯人はどうやってジョージの兄貴たちをあの密室で殺したと言うんだよ。
Battler is...
どう
He
やって
is!
施錠したと言うんだよ。
Okay, what's going on here?
全くにもってその通り。
Yo, even Breaches had it cut in there.
夏日の部屋も全く同じだぞ。いつもの通り。扉も窓も内側から施錠されていた。いかなるイカ様も細工もなく、そして隠された通行手段もなければ隠れる場所もない。
Okay.
夏日自身の鍵はジョージのポケットに入って室内に閉じ込められていた。あとは5本のマスターキーしかないが、それは全てローザが持っている。
Rose was holding all of them, yeah.
ついでに言おう、その客間
Well,
も
it's
同
the
じ
same.
よ。
Okay.
本来の客間の鍵は使用人室に封印されている。
Okay.
だからマスターキー以外では解錠不能。部屋の密室定義もいつ
Same
も
as
に同
always.
じよ。
Yep.
おいおい、容疑者
Yeah,
もう
he's
一人
being
しかい
logical.
ねえぜ。
He's saying the most logical stuff. She's over here just...
それでもまだかまととぶんのかよ。後ろ宮バトラー。
うるせえてめえも黙ってろ。
Yo, he is mad.
黙るのはあなたの方でしょう。あなた以外にどうやって
By
そ
the way,
の
this
手
music's
紙を
been
受け
bumping
た
the
と
whole
いうの。
time. do you claim the letters are there, but it's okay?
それが証明できない限りあなたは狼なのよ。
俺が疑えるってんならあんただって疑えるぜ。あんたこそ証明してみろ。
He's right.
最初に部屋に入って戸締まりの確認だのを始めたのはローザおばさんじゃ
Exactly. I
ねえか
remember.
よ。
Yep.
そして俺の座っていた場所に再び俺が戻るだろうことを見越し、手紙、これはあんたの罠だって疑うこともできるんだぜ。
どうして私がそんな罠を。私が狼ならこの銃で問答無用で撃ってるわよ。
Like what you're about to do? Like.
そんなのじゃ理由にならねえな。マリアの目の前で殺人ができねえから、うまく罠にかけようって回りくどいことしてるかもしれねえじゃねえか。
Ooh.
マスターキーは全てあんたの手にある。ならここもさっきも全部あんたの仕業じゃねえかよ。言い逃れできるってんなら言い訳を聞かせてみろよ。
Yep. Let's hear them.
そうさ、ローザおばさんは最初から怪しい
Exactly.
んだよ。
Thank you for checking.
なんで親族会議の大人たちが6人殺されたのにローザおばさんだ
Goes
け
back
が
to
例
that.
外なんだ。
Yep.
なんでローザおばさんだけがあの礼拝堂にいなかったんだ。
Ooh, but she was
一つしか
there,
理
but
由がねえ。
yeah, but that hasn't been.
ロ
We
ーザお
hasn't
ばさ
gone
ん
back to that yet.
親父たちをあそこに招いて殺したんだ。
Mm.
くそくそ、それで全部説明がつくじゃねえかよ。
Ooh.
ふざけんじゃねえ、ふざけんじゃ
Oh.
ねえ。わけのわかんねえことを言うんじゃねえ。
Yo. Oh. I thought it was a gunshot. Yo, I got into that too. I forgot Maria was there.
誰も悪くないの。バトラもママも悪くないの。これは全部魔女がやったんだもん。魔法でやったんだもん。誰も悪くない。
I shouldn't laugh at that. Maria thrust herself between Aunt Rosa and me as the blood started rising to her eyes. But yeah, she needs to, like, I'm glad she's being here to mediate them in a way to, like, cool down a bit. Even though Battler is making some good points, a lot of good points, I was taken back by Maria's crying voice and returned to my senses. I had acted shamelessly just now. Yeah, but Rosa's still at fault here. Like she has not been able to say anything in response to what Battler has been everything factual that Battler has said. She has not said anything to rebuttal that. My eyes filled with tears. Not mine, his.
そうなんだよ。全部魔女のせいだったんじゃないかよ。鍵がどうこうとか、トリックだのアリバイだの。
Oh, I have to spill my water.
全部バカらしかったんだ。魔女の仕業なのに、俺たちは同じ人間同士を信じ合うこともできなくて。なあ、ローザおばさん。人間の犯人なんて最初からいなかったんだ。
Is she going to believe that though?
全部だから。ローザおばさんが犯人のわけがないし、俺やマリアだって、そして源氏さんだって他のみんなだって犯人のわけがないんだ。どうしてこんなことに。俺はどうして大好きだったローザおばさんとこんなことの隣り合いをしてるんだよ。優しくって大好きだったおばさんとどうしてこんな罵り合いをしてるんだよ。なんでみんなで疑い合わなくちゃならねえんだよ。おばさんを疑ってなんかいないんだ。誰も疑ってなんかないんだ。全部魔女の仕業だったんだ。ベアトリーチェの仕業だったんだ。 全部ベアトリーチェが魔法で行った事件だったんだ。
魔法。
ベアトリーチェ
Yo, he's trying to do a Kinzo right there. It ain't quite there yet, Battler, but it's a work in progress.
そして自分が全てやったと俺たちに告白してくれよ。もうごめんだ。こんな疑り合いはごめんなんだ。だから俺たちを許してくれ。解放してくれ。互いの死を見届け合うまで疑り合わなきゃならない地獄から解放してくれ。俺に優しい親戚たちを、いとこたちを返してくれよ。もう嫌だ、全部嫌だ。お前は確かに実在する。
No, said it's your victory. Wow. Yep.
姿を見せてくれよ。ベアトリーチェ。
Wow.
ベアトリーチェ。
Whoa. Is she actually about to show up? Or no? We're about to see what Kinzo's up to? Proof that he's... Oh, we actually can see it. Hey! What's up, man? Been a while. Apparently some time ago, Kinzo had fallen into a doze. He searched for his spectacles and looked at the clock. It was 10 o'clock p.m.
あやつの儀式はあって時間的にはもうだいぶ進んでいなくてはならぬ。
Yo, for real. Dude hit it with... He said, I'll do it. I'll say it twice. Kinzo lifted his heavy body from his chair and approached the portrait of the witch that he had gazed at every day.
ベアトリーチェ、もうじきお前の微笑みに再会できる。死んでもいい。お前の微笑みがもう一度見られるならこの命は惜しくない。だから交渉だ。お前にもう一度会わせてくれ。
Really wants to see her.
そして愛を誓わせておくれ。私の罪を謝らせておくれ。
It's like I have to sneeze, but it's not coming out. Oh my gosh.
だが逃がさん。
I'll let you escape.
お前は私のものだ。
Oh.
髪の毛の一本からつま先まで爪の赤すらも
Oh.
私のものなのだ。
Whoa. Chill, Kinzo. Chill.
お前の肉一片までも全て私のもので
From the broth of your corpse. Oh my gosh.
私のものなのだ。逃がさん。今度こそこの手からこぼさん。お前を永遠に私のものにしてやるぞ。二度と逃がすものか。
The second time.
二度と逃がすものか。
Kinzo howled in rage, and then suddenly fell to his knees as he shook and scraped at the wall. Top 10 worst apologies. Yo, in an instant, he had started sobbing. Now he's sobbing. This dude's a mess.
違う。私が言いたいのはこんなことじゃないんだ。
Yo,
ベアトリ
oh my-
ーチェ。頼む。もう一度会わせてくれ。謝らせてくれるだけでいい。
He is crazy.
ベアトリーチェ。
Jeez.
私が間違っていた。お前が微笑んでさえくれれば。
This dude switched up. Like, he was all... He was... Yo, Kinzo, you are being a character right now, man. You talk about first how he wanted everything from her, from the top of her head to the dirt under her nails, and now you're apologizing. Oh my gosh, crying a lot, man.
取り返しのつかないことをしてしまった。その償いに残りのすべての人生を捧げた。お前に詫びるために、私の罪を償うために、すべて捧げたんだ。頼む。私の死の際でもいい。せめて、
Okay.
お前に一言、謝らせて。
Just once.
ベアトリーチェ。
Man. Oh my gosh. Yo, they changed that scene. They're like, yo, enough of this crying, man. Yo, that was, oh my gosh. As Kinzo shook and cried, a butterfly appeared out of nowhere behind his back, his small back, like a flake of gold leaf, and softly descended. You fool, Kinzo. Did you think that any woman out there would fall for a man's tears? Well, even if it wouldn't make a human woman fall for you, it might do the trick for a woman who is not human. Oh! Haha! Kinzo, do you remember that game of chess you played with me, which is still going? Kinzo, as though he had suddenly remembered something, approached to the chess set. It was as it had been during the game he played with Nanjo until yesterday. After knocking all the pieces off the chessboard, he began to line them up one by one. It was set up for an ongoing game. Oh, dang, he does remember.
そうだ。こうだ。私はクイーンを勧めた。とても良い名手だった。お前には少々きつすぎるかもしれん一手だった。お前は駒を見捨てるか見捨てないかに悩み、ずっと悩み。
Kinzo waited with the opposite seat empty. Surely very soon his opponent would appear there, and he would be able to restart his game again. You fool, Kinzo. You want to apologize. You want to see my face again. You want to make my smile an eternal thing. Why can't you say as a much, much simpler word? Even though that it is the sole element of this world. At the time, Kinzo muttered. Was it a prayer? An entreaty? It was probably best to call it muttering. Yo, dude, start. Oh, okay. They were pure words, like something an innocent child would say, without any evil intent. You really are a fool, Kinzo. If you ever had the chance to do your life over again, know that those words will never cause a woman to fall. Yo, that's right, not unless a miracle happens. That's what makes this. At that one moment, Kinzo definitely heard a small knock, one with a tempo that differed from one of the servants. Who is it? No, the woman beyond the door didn't answer. Oh boy, the woman beyond the door didn't answer. Well, goodbye, Kinzo.
ベアトリーチェなのか
Pretty sure that's not her.
ベアトリーチェ
Wait, oh, half his body's gone. The woman beyond the door answered, "On the ninth twilight, the witch shall revive, and none shall be left alive." I said none kind of weird there. Well, rest in peace, Kinzo. You went out with a cry of the woman you are crushing. Oh, snap. Half an hour until midnight. Okay. So how's it going on in the parlor? What's going on in the parlor? Oh. Balor's figure was in the dining hall. He didn't feel like going back to the guest house in the middle of this rain. And wandering half-heartedly around the mansion in search for any place where he could sit before setting up a camp in the dining hall. He didn't even lock the door. He thought the shapeless murderer, or maybe the Golden Witch might come to kill him now as he was isolated. But he no longer had any desire to resist. Yep, so yeah, he left Rosa. He didn't even feel like using the locked door to hold off the culprit. He wanted that person to come at him openly from the front. If it was the killer, he wanted to ask them about some of those wonderful closed room tricks as a parting gift. If it was the witch, he hoped she'd at least take his life with some spectacle magic. However, ironically, neither of those two came to meet him. Genji? Balor opened the liquor cabinet and his own and enjoyed the liquor to his heart's content. No longer was there anyone to scold him for drinking alcohol. He boldly rested his legs in the extravagant tablecloth and savored the high-quality liquor, which probably had a mind-boggling price, drinking it down straight from the bottle. Jeez, that whole sentence. Then, someone knocked. Balor realized that someone had finally come to greet him.
Oh, 鍵なんかかかってねえぜ。誰でも入ってきてくれ。
Yo, facts.
そして自己紹介を頼むぜ。
He said, yo, also introduce yourself.
名前を名乗ってくれ。ベアトリーチェだってんなら、3サイズを教えてくれ。
This dude Balor making jokes before he died.
それはこう見えても
Or faces, whoever it is.
ちょいと知られたおっぱいソムリエなんだぜ。
We know that. I remember that thing you had with Shannon, and George just stood there not saying anything. Like,
源氏でございます。
Oh.
バトラ様。
Okay, Genji, come in here.
源氏さんか。
If it is you.
悪いが、あんたのバストのサイズに興味はねえな。入ってくれよ。空いてるぜ。
失礼いたします。
Genji-san opened the door and bowed. So, is Genji-san the criminal after all, or maybe an accomplice? That theory would probably explain most of the tricks. Ninja Genji.
俺に引導を渡しに来たのかい？
そのようなことはございません。お邪魔なようでしたら失礼いたします。
Okay, why are you here though?
おいおい、要件も伝えず失礼しますじゃ。かえって気持ち悪いぜ。
It is.
何の用だよ。
For minors.
最後くらい好きにさせてくれ。
バトラ様は死せる最後のわずかな時間をそのように怠惰に過ごされることをお望みですか？
Yeah, maybe. Those words pierced me. That wasn't true.
今さら何ができるってんだ。
Huh?
俺はいつだって死ぬ準備はできてるぜ。
Oh.
親方様と同じですが、本当にあなたは親方様の血を色濃く受け継がれている。
Interesting. That explains his old Beatrice.
あの豪傑なじいさまが実はいつ死んでもいいと思ってたってのか。それは初耳だぜ。
When you become an...
親方様の人生はいくつかの悲しい出来事の末
After several sad incidents. Okay, interesting.
食材のためのものとなり果てた。
I wonder what those were.
あんたは何を知っているんだ？
ベアトリーチェ様の儀式も第8の晩までを全て終えました。もう全てをお話しして
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you about to tell us? Yeah,
なん
what?
だって？
What are you talking about? My drunkenness was completely blown away. I lowered my feet from the table and listened carefully to hear what Genji would say next. Yeah, what?
バトラス、
Those-
親方様の書斎へご案内申し上げます。親方様たちに直接お話を聞かれるのはよろしいでしょう。
And
じいさまたち。おい、それは一体
why
ど
didn't
うい
you
う？
complete your sentence? Yo, and then
So,
he said, "Follow me." Okay,
ご案内申し上げます。
okay, good mystery. Yo, I like to be surprised. Let's go. After Genji-san told me to follow him, he started to walk down the corridor. I threw my drunkenness off completely and went after him. We climbed the big staircase towards the 3rd floor. Genji-san stopped walking halfway. He turned back and spoke.
バトラ様、これよりバトラ様は理解できぬものを見るでしょう。
That sound scared me for a second.
脅すなよ。理解できねえもんなら今日嫌になるほど見てるぜ。
見えるものを見えるがままに、
Okay.
聞こえるものを聞こえるがまま
What you
に
hear as
受
you
け入
hear
れて
it,
ください。
what you see as you see it, and what you hear as you hear it.
なぜも何も必要はありません。バトラ様はただ真実を知ることになるでしょ
What are you
う。
about to see, Genji? This is kind of
お認
crazy.
めになるか、お信じ、あるいは否定されるかも。すべてバトラ様にお任せいたします。
Here's some mind-blowing stuff. Yo, he's hyping it up a little bit. Yo, what are you about to see? Genji-san checked one last time to see whether I was prepared to know the truth. The 8th twilight had already ended. And on the 9th twilight, the witch would revive and nobody would be left alive. It meant that Beatrice had already been revived. And it probably also meant that none of us would be allowed to return alive. If I was going to lose my life anyways, I wanted to know the truth to the end. It didn't matter how hard it might be to accept.
鬼が出ようと魔女が出ようと覚悟はできてるぜ。
本当にあなたは親方様の若き頃にそっくりだ。バトラ様、どうかご勉学にお励みを。
Diligent in your studies.
あなたは将来必ずや大きな志を持たれるでしょう。そして
Por
その時、
Like, what you talking about, man?
足りぬ学力に一生後悔されることがありませんよ。
勉学に勤しめる機会がもらえるならぜひな。
Genji got nothing to say. Genji-san silent felt like it was further confirming a certain resigned feeling I had. Okay, let's see this. Let's get to the 3rd floor. And then the doors of grandfather's study, surrounded by sweet smell, came into sight. Genji-san took a gold key with an elegant design out from his pocket. The master keys had been confiscated by Rosa, but he kept the key to this study alone on his person. He put it in the keyhole and made a heavy clunking sound. Clunk.
親方様、源氏です。バトラ様をお連れいたしました。
There's no reply, but it seemed that permission to go inside had been given. When he says master, is he even referring to Kinzo? Because Beatrice is the night master or something, so he could even be referring to her. Or maybe someone else.
お入りください。
Maybe. Because as far as I know, Kinzo's dead. Maybe. We haven't seen a body yet, but I readied myself and threw the door open. That's great. At the moment, I got slightly disoriented by the dazzling golden glow. It was unbelievable. A swarm of gold butterflies that shone gold. The gold butterflies that completely filled the inside of the study poured out all at once. It sounds kind of making me nervous. Okay. Thank you for the music. It was almost like a golden leaf confetti. The interior of Grandfather's study was filled with a golden glow. And on a sofa like a reception chair in front of the study desk, I could see Grandfather's back. There's someone on the side opposite from Grandfather. It was a shadow, so I couldn't see it well. Or I guess he is alive. Kinzo declared that, unhappily, his back still turned. It seemed he was enjoying a chess game with a visitor. Apparently the opponent had counterattacked with a superb move. Kinzo seemed to be enjoying himself as he thought deeply, while occasionally laughing and groaning. Oh! There we go. 30 years how to counter this move. Okay.
30年を寝かせた我が一手を楽しめ。
I fermented for 30 years. Yo, he's liking this.
誠にこの一手は味わい深き熟成された一手よ。楽しい。楽しい。
Yo. Oh man. Yo, this music is nice.
これは何だってんだ。
来たかバトラ。しばらく待て。金蔵のために沈黙。
For Kinzo's sake.
まだリザインは早いぞ、金蔵。わらわならもう数手は切り返せる。
Yup, the same as portrait, yeah. It shouldn't have been. My first meeting with that witch. However, I knew this witch. Even though it was our first meeting, I knew her from the portrait.
源氏、バトラのために飲み物を振る舞え。この男によりふさわしきやつは何か？
What do you think? No, okay, a Kinzo favorite. Okay, what's that?
それが良いぞ。よくぞ来たな。Ushiromiyaバト
ラ。
まずは座れ。そなたはわらわの名を何度も呼んだな。
He actually did, yeah.
それに免じ、わらわとの面会を許した。
Allowed you to meet me, huh?
そしてお前は。
Okay. Oh yeah, true. You got some questions, Battler. Let's see what. I want to see you ask.
魔女たちを迎え入れてのわらわの復活を祝う宴はもうじきだぞ。
You'll be welcoming the witches.
それまでの間、お前の問いにいくらでも答えてやろう。
聞きてえことは山ほどある。
Okay.
この島で何が起こった？
Yeah, yo, that's the good question.
どうしてこんな事件が起こった？密室についても聞きたい。礼拝堂は？ジェシカの部屋は？シオニスは？
He got a list.
夏代おばさんの部屋は？そして客場は？聞きたいことはまだまだある。魔女の正体は？本当にベアトリーチは魔女なのか？何が目的だ？俺たちに何をさせたい？俺をなぜここへ呼んだんだ？答えろすべてだ。
He said everything. Okay, let's go.
やかましい。問えば答えは変えるのか？
Whoa, yeah, she said so to ask, right?
そういうな金蔵。
From King Herod once. Interesting.
この世に無駄なものなどないように無駄な質問もまたないよいよいすべての質問に答えようぜ
Okay, cool.
ただし
Yeah, nice summary of like everything basically. Yo, good recap. Question recap. But only on one condition. What's that?
なんだ。
すべてを聞きわらわの存在に納得できたならひざまずきわらわの靴にキスをせよ
Oh snap.
お前
Will
を屈服させたくてわらわはここへ呼びつけたのだ
Yo!
わらわと金蔵は賭けをした金蔵が次の手をひらめくのとわらわがそなたを屈服させるのと負ける気はせぬぞ
I don't think I'll lose. Oh boy. Okay.
でけえ口を叩きやがって。ああ、いいぜ。俺を納得させてみろよ。お前が間違いなく魔女様で。不思議で素敵な大魔法を使えるってことを納得させてみろよ。屈服したなら、キスで何でもくれてやれ。
I'll kiss you or do anything else. Oh, yo, she said only kissing, Ballard. If you say anything else, yo, who knows what will go down. The witch cackled goatingly. Then she glared at him unpleasantly with eyes that said a man can't go back on his word. Yep, like I said, man, yo.
さて、どの問いから答えようか。すべて答えるぞ。さあ、まずは何からだ。
I had a feeling they were going to do this. Okay, and then the witch started to tell everything. She began answering all Balor's questions. Everything made sense. He was convinced by all of it, and then Balor had no choice but to admit it. The witch certainly did exist. Yo! What followed is a story that needs no retelling. When the king falls and you are defeated, it's time to start reflecting on your finished game. And then all you can do is set up pieces one more time. Okay. X? Okay. Second game, Turn of the Golden Witch, results. Okay, Cross died first Twilight, chosen by the key of the Golden Land. Okay, so yeah, so we got the first people. Yeah, yo, it's like, yeah, and then like, oh yeah, credits. Oh man, that's good though, because I know, you know. Okay, yeah, so first Twilight people, yep, first Twilight gang. Yo. Yeah, then we have Jessica, yeah, who died second Twilight, and Canon. Died second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what are these other images? I haven't checked them out. Then we got Shannon died fourth. Yeah, go to, yeah. Do these frames have some significance on the side, or are they just decoration? Kumasawa, staked by Lucifer, staked by Elizabeth, staked by... Okay, interesting how they said the different names, too. The witch Beatrice revived on the 9th Twilight. She finally opened the doors to the Golden Land. Huh. Yeah, it's the questions arc, too, so, yeah. Missing on the 10th Twilight. After you acknowledge the existence of the Golden Witch and presenting the witch invited into the Golden Land, missing on the 10th Twilight, the witch did not invite this woman who denied the witch's existence in the Golden Land. Missing on the 10th Twilight, she acknowledged the existence of the parts of the Golden Land. Genji, after acknowledging the existence in the Golden Land. Ushiromiya Battler, missing on the 10th Twilight, will acknowledge the witch's existence and be invited to the Golden Land? Yes, no, maybe so. The witch are praised the wise and bestowed for treasures of the Golden Land. There they chose to revive the dead souls of the love that was lost. After all, if they desired the amount of gold size, they would have not been able to receive it. Kinzo chose the person they had lost and loved and lost. Maria chose the lost love of her mother. Genji chose a peaceful sleep. Yo, I feel you, Genji. I feel you. Man, how many years were you working? Sleep peacefully, Beatrice. Let nothing disturb your slumber ever again. The winner of the Golden Witch. The winner is the Golden Witch Beatrice. Because time ran out before any of the 18 could have solved the riddle of the gold, all 18 died. When the seagulls cried, none were left alive. Okay, this is an interesting episode. Or chapter. What do you call it? Chapter episode. Yo, for real, Genji needs his sleep. Give this man his sleep. Man, this dude, model employee, but yo. One of those employees that just do not take any sick days, no breaks, no vacations, no nothing. Take your rest, man. They tried me. I wasn't thinking. I was focusing on that. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking. I wasn't. What am I talking about? Do I have to press something? Okay, I do. Oh! I was not expecting this. Rosa over here crazy still. Wait, so if I go here. Okay, so it still shows. Okay. She pointed her gun around her, screaming the witch's name, but there was no way she would receive an answer. After grimacing slightly, she noisily approached the table where her siblings' corpses lay exposed, and stretched her arms out towards the gold ingot. It was very heavy, but Rosa didn't mind. She wrapped that one around blanket and threw over her shoulder. Wow! Yo, for real, like... Without letting go of her gun, Rosa picked up the gold as well. Her shoulders were screaming, but Rosa didn't mind. She is insane! And then Maria cackled himself. Okay, so we're seeing what happened when her and Battler departed. Oh yeah, because they showed the clock. Okay, I follow. I follow. I ain't gonna answer if you're yelling at me. Then laugh. Going crazy. Yo, everyone try and be like Kinzo. Bum, bum. That's one of my favorite songs, to be honest.
So それでよかったのだ。構わぬ。ルークを捨てるぞ。持てるものすべてを失う覚悟がなければ、至ることもできぬキングがお前という女なのだ。追い詰めるぞ。 ベアトリーチ
Yeah, this dude Kinzo.
せめてクイーンと言え。
Uh-huh.
ほう、なかなかに妙手。諦めの悪さがそなたの。いや、後ろ宮の地下。
心地よし、実に優雅な夜だ。うわ
親方様、
Okay.
ベアトリーチェ様、
Okay, what's up?
そろそろ宴の時
For
間
the banquet.
もうか。
Yeah.
お前と過ごす夜はいつも早く、月がリンゴのように落ち、
Moon falls like an
川
apple.
のように跳ねる小魚のように日が昇るのだ。
行こうではないか。時間だ。立て、バトラー。
Yeah, Balor's still there, yeah.
わらわの復活を祝う
Rise
宴の
Battler.
始まりだ。わらわの新しい家具。
Ooh, as my
ガンズとして紹
toy.
介しようぞ。
Jeez, you're not even worthy of being called furniture. The witch was relaxing elegantly, her feet thrown out from the sofa and resting on top of the footrest. However, the footrest wasn't particularly the sofa. It was human. Oh, human fell down on all fours. Battler man. Oh my
ベ
gosh.
アトリーチェ様、
Oh, this is the first time they actually did say furniture in this. Now you think about it.
主賓はお前だが、ホストは私
You're the
だ。
host, but she's the guest of honor? Okay.
私は先に出ていよう。着付けの手伝いにシャノンでもおればよかったが、あいにく残れなかったようだな。
Unfortunately, indeed.
使いたい時にいつもおらん。つくづく使えんやつ。
Dang.
しかし、お前はよく残ってくれた。嬉しいぞ、我が友よ。
Genji like, of course, I made it.
よい、二人とも先に下で待て。源氏、ご苦労。そのドレスはそこへ置いていけ。
Oh, she gotta get her drip, her
か
dress.
しこまりました。それでは親方様、
我らは先に行こう。ベアトリーチェ。後
Yeah, Kinzo would be like, I'll see you later, bae. Like, oh man. Kinzo and Genji left the study. After that, the witch and the dress and the furniture remained.
なぜわらわがそなたに肌を見せることを恥じぬかわかるか。そなたは家具だ
Hold up, hold up. You're not going to show anything, right?
家具わかるか。家具だよ。家
Dang.
具
She loves saying furniture. Yo.
家具に体をさらして恥じる者がどこにいよう。
Dang.
だからお前にわらわは恥じる必要がない。
Then laughs. This dude battler on the ground. The witch rose and her jacket slipped off just off her shoulders. From her shoulders. After that, the jacket fell to the ground with a thump. Then when the furniture respectfully approached to pick up those clothes, the witch gave it a small kick and fell over. The furniture was afraid of what misconduct it might have shown.
そなたは家具の分
Furniture
際だ。
chapter ending.
わらわに自らボ
Yo,
タンを
for
外
real.
させるつもりなのか。立て。そしてこのボタンを外せ。
Oh.
一つずつ丁寧に早く美しく粗相なく客人たちを待たせてしまうぞ。早くわらわを着替えさせる。
Quickly. Then laughs at him.
丁寧に外すのだぞ。 そなたの目玉一つよりも高価なボタンであるぞ。
Because
間
you're
違って
furniture.
ちぎるような
That's
ことが
why.
あったなら、代わりにそなたの目玉を縫い付けてやる。
That's not even a joke. That's the truth. Yeah. Yo, I was like, wait, hold up a second. Hold up. Oh, man. The Beto free. Yo, for real. Man. Okay, let's get this banquet. The entrance hall was bustling with a crowd of shadowy people. It all sparkled gold and the gold butterflies flying around. The gentlemen in suits and tuxedos and the ladies in dresses looked like they were having a great number of friendly chats. At a glance, it might have looked like a fabulous medieval ball. But they all had one thing in common, and that one thing was exceedingly bizarre. Because all of them had goat heads. Was it a goat masquerade? Or did they really have a goat hands? It probably couldn't be the latter, but the bizarre world, I really didn't know which was true. Kinzo was amongst those goat nobles, greeting them all. Kinzo's greetings were more respectful than would have been expected, and as though they were all honored guests. At that time, Genji's voice rang out through the hallway, and a voice calling for silence. That voice stopped the idle chatter, and everyone turned to face Genji.
今宵復活を遂げましたる我らが黄金の
Hey, yo!
ベアトリーチェ教のご入場でございます。
Lady Beatrice.
皆様拍手をもってどうかお迎えく
Oh, I
だ
was
さい。
early to that. When Genji began to applaud, it quickly spread through the guests and became a roaring ovation. Yo, fabulous entrance, okay. Then the Golden Witch appeared from the top of the large staircase. As she gracefully waved her hand, followed by a piece of furniture she was fond of, she slowly descended down the staircase. The goat nobles offered unanimous words of celebration in some long-forgotten language, but those who were deeply intimate embraced, filled with joy at their reunion. As the witch offered greetings of reunion, the witch's furniture followed behind her the whole time. There was a chain around his neck. The other end was gripped with the witch's hand like a trained dog. Dang, Battler! It wasn't here to restrain him. Those chains were a restraining device whose only purpose was to wound the furniture's dignity. He wasn't permitted to wear anything else on his body. Then he's naked? Oh my gosh. Oh, hey! One of the young women goats mixed with the goat nobles quietly removed her goat mask with the furniture passed in front of her, and she spoke with eyes that had no light in them. That face seemed to belong to a long-haired young girl. How pitiful. Dang. Got the dude like this? Oh my gosh. Bad end to experience the worst. Yo, for real.
Oh, Berun Castel.
Yeah, Burn Castell, yep. Hey.
これはようこそおいでよ。わらわの家具を気に入られたか？
いい趣味ね。
She said that's a nice hobby, but not for me. At least she thinks, or maybe thinking. After saying only that, the witch called Burn Castell once again put on her goat mask, and was swallowed up by the shadows of the other tall goats. Did they show her over here, or nah? Yeah, nah. Wait, was there someone here? No one's been there. Well, I'm tripping. That's CG. Wait, go back.
負け惜しみを悔しがってるのよ。
Who's this?
違いないな。
The wrong woman goes giggled, and the witch once again let out. Once again, let out a high-pitched laugh.
今宵はわらわのために
Yo, for real, yo,
集まって
she
くれ
like,
た。
yo, this lady here, she not interested in that kind of stuff.
久々に古今東西の旧友たちが集う魔女の宴を存分に楽しもうではないか。
Okay, witches everywhere.
今宵を食い明かし、
Eat all night.
飲み明かし、すすり明かし、
Yo, they having a
食い
party.
ちぎり明 かしてとことん楽しもうではないか。時計を見よ。
They're getting lit.
終わりの時間と始まりの時間が溶け合う時を指すぞ。魔女の宴を始めよう。
Yep. When the witch announced the beginning of the banquet, a large clock pointed at 12 o'clock, and the sound of the bell began to ring out.
さあ、今こそ黄金の扉を開こうぞ。
Open up the golden door. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're going to the Golden Land. Or... All at once, the butterflies leaped, and gold flew all around the inside of the room. Amidst the gold storm and the brilliant gold-colored light, the barrier filled this world and another was cut open. Surrounded by the ghosts, the light voices, the mansion of the human world and the mansion of those not human overlapped. And the members of the household who prayed the resurrection of the golden witches scattered into gold butterflies and poured out of the depths of hell. It was a golden tornado. A rondo of golden demons. Come tonight, we will put aside rank. Throw open the wine cellar. Drop the snake's head into the liquor pot. Throw cows and chickens into the furnace alive. What am I reading? Drink and eat to sing the song. And sing and dance. Sneer and kill the desecrate and degrade. Oh my gosh. Yo, Kinzo is having the time of his life. The goat nobles were suddenly crushing in around Kinzo, almost like they were kids demanding the signature of some famous movie star. There were only two differences. First, these were witches, not kids. Second, what these witches demanded was not a signature. Body parts? Sea of gold witches began to drown Kinzo. Only Kinzo's laugh voice echoed through their area. It was a grand mixture of laughs and his death throes. And Kinzo became wine and meat and bread. An aroma is slurped, the rich of nod and pleasant to hear bits. Wow! The sound of his death throes lingered on sweetly. And if adorned by melted chocolate and golden argent, it would make a wonderful dessert. If you took the bones home, you could use them and soup. I don't want to use that soup. And the remaining could even become toys for the children to play with. And they could also become splendid tools for fortune telling that always brought misfortune. That entire scene was watched by the furniture. It was all fantastical. It was all demonic. It was quaking of supposedly paralyzed heart, proof that it could feel fear. At that time, its knees buckled and the furniture's body fell down in the middle. I know, after seeing that, Battler, yo, in your situation, ooh. After all, the witch had kicked those knees from behind. Oh.
ひざまずき敬意を示す。額を絨毯にこすりつけて、己神の癒しさを示す。両手を後ろで組み、血肉のすべてを我々に捧げることを誓い。
Oh my gosh, this is messed up. The first let out a painful voice. Fear is the most basic emotion humans have. Was that emotion reviving his sense of self, which should already have been slain?
まだまだわらわの家具にはふさわしくないか。よい、じっくりそなた。わらわ好みに。
How so?
そしてわらわにのみふさわしい
break him
家具
apart
に
too?
仕上げてやる。今のそなたにできるのは、せいぜい客人の方々を楽しませることくらいか。
The goat nobles were surrounding the crouching furniture. It seemed their blazing red eyes couldn't hide their ecstasy at this new young food they'd been given. And from ugly teeth that stuck out of their countless mouths, saliva. Or maybe the traces of meat and wine they had just eaten dribbled down. As the furniture let out a wild scream, it retreated, still sitting on his backside. But the circle of ghost nobles was closing in. And all he could do was sit there tied back with the... Oh my gosh. Then the furniture looked at the witch's face. It had surrendered to the witch, so believing that the witch would show some compassion, it stared at her face in the end. But there was nothing but the square in the witch's face, as she wasn't even facing the furniture anymore. The witch went off to greet the honored guests with whom she had God's greatest fist. Oh no! The gold nobles looked down upon the furniture. Actually, they had been waiting. Just like how one must remove the cork in order to drink champagne. They had to wait for the one thing before partaking in the offering served at this banquet. Of course, the furniture didn't know about this thing, but it came out of his mouth all by himself. And just like an inevitable pop of the cork, it inevitably came out of his mouth. That is a scream of... It was a scream. It was a sign of mark the beginning of the modest banquet in which he had to be served. That is a scary... Oh, thank you for the achievement. That is not a good way. Oh my gosh. What a way to go out. Whoa. I'm gonna play this pleasant music after that. Yo, for real. Ian, oh my gosh. Whoa. Yo, for real. Yo, for real. Who typed that in for the subtitles? Yo, that was an easy job right there. By now, the garden was one of both roses and gold. A gold-colored garden where both were gold butterflies and gold fairies and gold lizards rampaged and flew about wildly. Rosa over here, running around. Oh boy. You're next? Rosa grasped her gun and the blanket wrapped around the ingot, and ran at a speed Maria couldn't quite match, sometimes pausing to call out at Maria to run faster. So she saw it every time. She saw the golden pursuers chasing them from the mansion. The massive gold butterflies were chasing after them like a massive crawling hand. The strange-looking shadows of gold heads were chasing after them. That's scary. There was no need for her to strain her eyes, because none of those bladed pupils told her what would happen if she was captured. Oh! And she's running! That's messed up. Is Rosa going to come back and save her? Maria fell down. Just for an instant, Rosa was ashamed by the thought of abandoning her daughter and running away. And at the same instant, her feet touched the ground, she ran back. The go-ahead had sprinted over to get the first bite, grabbed her hold of the back of Rosa's own child hair and pulled. No way! Well, you wanted to go to the Golden Land. Rosa rammed into the goat head with her shoulder. Okay, so she came back. Okay. Bashed the back of her elbow into the goat's jaw. No damage. And buried her knees into his protruding chest. Dang, she's over here doing karate on him. Oh, okay. And she thrust the barrel of the gun inside the goat's head mouth as it stubbled from the pain of its gut. Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Rosa. I still don't like you, though. I respect that you want to protect your daughter, at least. The blast from the Winchester 45, the gun exploded inside the goat's head. And even flinch. The goats ran with violent vigor, as though they had planned to crush Rosa and Maria with those. This is for now. I held onto the blanket wrapped around the ingot and the gun, and once again ran with Maria. Why am I running with my gun in my right hand and the gold in my left? Why don't I let go of one hand and grasp Maria's hand? The greed! The greed! Don't let... Put down the gold! Oh my gosh. I can't let go of the gun that protects my body. I can't let go of the gold which protect my future. But even so, I've let go of the hand in my daughter, the one who was my future. Question mark? Aw, man. Run, run, run. She got out the rose garden and began to run down the staircase through a grove of trees. But Rosa knew. This path through the grove turned and twisted many times and only seemed to be long. She soared straight through it. Yep. She played her here often since her childhood years, so she knew. To the beach, to the beach. To the sea, to the sea, to the sea. And after reaching the sea, nothing to do but swim, swim, swim. And if Mira can't swim, I'll carry her as I swim. There's nothing but death on this island. As she raced down the stairs, she took a bad step. A violent pain ran up her ankle, and mind went completely blank. Oh, broke her ankle. Yo, Sayanova, this is an awesome part right here. Yo. Rosa fell down several stairs, shocked by her ankle, which was bent in an odd angle. Ooh, broke your ankle. Rest in peace. Oh, yeah, definitely good. Oh, they stopped the music there, too. And the blanket with the ingot wasn't there. Ooh, she had let go of the instant she fell, and had disappeared somewhere into the darkness. Goodbye. Only the gun was left. Tremors in the earth were getting closer. It was only a matter of time before the goat's head floated in. She didn't want to imagine how many there would be, or how strange they would look. The lightly dancing gold pursuers arrived. The gold butterflies surrounded Rosa and Maria, waving and clamoring as though saying, "The prize is here, the prize is here." Rosa couldn't even try to get up. The violent pain in her broken ankle was so great that she couldn't ignore it, even in her last moments. Ouch! Ah! What am I doing? I had the gold, which would have been worth several million yen. I might have been able to start over with that. And yet I fell, lost, and now my own life is in danger. And Maria's too? What would my life been? I was born into an incomprehensible family, with irritating older siblings since the day I was born. What did I do? No matter what I did or didn't do, I was always in trouble and bullied and made fun of. What has my life been? Life flashing before our eyes. Oh man, the war inside Rosa's heart shriveled away and disappeared. It disappeared when she heard Maria's voice as she sobbed and clung to Rosa. Oh man. Ah! Wow, Rosa's about to slap her and tell her to run? But she yeah, no kidding, admit that. How I appeared, not about you. Dang. Yo. I guess that is kind of true in the end. Well, that's nice. We were about to die. Man, this sucks. Yeah, regrets. The last moment. There's no good mama or bad. The shadows of the ghosts covered the sky even more thoroughly than the trees of the forest. The roars bolted out the world with fear. Rose is still hugging Maria, ready her gun with one hand. Ah, man. Lots of us together. Man. Ah. We see each other soon. Ah! Oh no. Knowing what's about to go down with them? Ew. No. She had brought it as a birthday present, and they hadn't played it with Maria after that first night. Hmm. Those eyes sparkling like red hot lava looked like a group of fireflies. They danced close in and attacked. Ooh, bro, that's good. Ooh. I got the biggest chills from that right there. When the Seagulls Cry, there were no survivors. Yup. Whoa. Oh, hey, I got another achievement. The witch had prepared a gift for you and come. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gold again. New edition feature. New feature edition. Edition. Wow. That was this was an epic finale for this episode? Is that what it's called? Episode or chapter? For this section. Whoa. Like, first there was that scene with this is escalate. The escalation of it was crazy. Why is that whenever I wear this, I'm always super hot? And this is like a thinner thing than my other one. What the heck? Maybe the heat's just on in the house. Tea party it is. Wait, which? Because if I press start, that goes to that. Okay. I can't go back. I can't go back. I can't go. How do I go back? Oh, thank you. There we go. Jeez. So what, is it tea party or question mark? I'll wait for it to load. How long is the tea party, by the way? Because I don't want to, like, start it and then have to end it halfway. I guess I'll wait for chat delay. Yo, chat delay. I hate this delay. Yeah, episodes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, I'll make sure I just call them episodes and not chapters. Tea party. Okay, so it's tea party. Okay. Got it. Okay. Layer off. Because it's too hot in here. All of a sudden, now it's too cold. Whatever, I need to cool off. Okay. You've done well to make it this far. Have you enjoyed your stay at Rokkenjima? Well, after last time, I ain't too sure. It's longer than the previous one? Okay. Okay, then yeah, I'll just end it in a halfway point here then. Meaning that I'll do like part of the tea party, then I'll just stop midway, maybe. Rosa awoke from her doze. It must have been a very deep sleep. So, wait, hold up. Where are we at right now? Yo, everyone did, yep. And the only ones missing are Battler and Beatrice. Interesting. So those two are the ones who are missing. Which makes sense. What time is it anyways? I'm going to end this in 15 minutes. You know, I might as well end it here. I'm going to end it here and do tea party next week then. Otherwise, I'm just going to do 15 minutes of it, so. Am I allowed to save? Actually, I don't even have to save it. I'll just go back to. Oh, no, I should save it. It's not going to. It's going to do the whole thing again. So, especially if it's longer than the other one, I'd just rather just do the whole thing. So, yeah, I'm going to end it right here, everyone, and we're going to continue this next week, since it's also longer than the last one. So. Oh, check out the profiles? Okay, then I'll check out the profiles before I end it, then completely. Check out profiles, then I end it. Get your hands on Umineko Project. You know, everyone's been telling me that. I keep forgetting to do that. So, yeah, I'll make sure get my hands on Umineko Project then. Okay, Rosa, do your little talking. Please talk. Okay. So the profiles. What do we got for profiles here? Missing. Okay. Interesting. Nice catch. He finally reached the Golden Land, so he decided to see. However, since the fool was unwilling to accept that the magic was wasted again. Even so, he was probably happy. After all, he managed to get reunited with the Golden Witch, if only for a brief time. Afterwards, he was crushed to bits and eaten by demons and went to hell. Whoa, yeah, we did see him get broken apart, so eaten alive. But he was happy, so I guess that's nice. Dr. Nanjo, his corpse was found missing. Okay, so Nanjo's the same. Welcome, Maria. That's the same. Didn't I tell you stomachs are packed full of candy? So that's the same. Found her own room mansion with weapon like Satan. Finally, at the very end, she got to be with the person she loved. She must have been happy. Ava, yo. I forgot about Ava. Rosa was found in the chapel. Yeah, okay. Everyone had stomach filled with dreams. Yep. Hideyoshi, same. The 6 Twilight God stomach kill. It was possible they would have ended up as... Yeah, okay, so that's the same here. That's there. This isn't the same here. Okay, Genji, missing. Selfless furniture seeks nothing but repose in the Golden Land. However, since a fool initially obstinately rejects the Golden Land, it seems his time of repose is unlikely to come soon. Afterwards, he was torn to pieces and eaten. Oh yeah, we didn't see him get eaten. We saw Kinzo get eaten and then badly get eaten. But yeah, Genji also, he probably had a silent kill. He probably died not even screaming. Shannon died in Natsu's room. Yeah. Okay, and everyone else is... Oh, wait, what was this? Oh, yeah, I forgot about... Yeah, Rosa, too. Rosa, missing in the Golden Land. She finally found a treasure more precious than gold. However, it only lasted for a brief time. Because of a fool, she was forced to once again lose what she had finally found. Afterwards, she was chewed into a pulp by demons and went to hell. Maria, missing. In the Golden Land, she learned that her mother still truly loved her. At least for now, she was satisfied. At least for now. Homie Goda. The cook was cooked. I can't get over that. But, oh wait, did I save? Yeah, I did save. Okay. So, man. But yeah, this was, episode 2. Yeah, episode 2. Yeah, we cleared that. Yeah, episode 2. This was an intense episode. So yeah, next week I'm going to do Tea Party episode 2, and then we will, depending how far we get, which I think we will finish all Tea Party 2, we'll start off on then we'll start episode 3. Wow, bells. Jeez. But yeah, that was Umineko for today. This was intense. Yo, this was intense. This chapter is also pretty good. So a lot of mystery still, a lot of questions still as well. Of course, they'll be answered in the answers arc. But in terms of anything, I think thoughts I have on the ending, excellent. Definitely a step up from the first. I definitely agree. I definitely enjoyed this one way more than the first one. But then again, also because I got a gist of like location, story, settings, characters, but also plot wise, I found it more intriguing as well. So, awesome music. OST is awesome. Yo, Great Emperor, what's up? Man, let me take out my headphones too, so I can actually breathe a bit. But, yeah, phenomenal episode. Yeah, what do we get for the final count for this poll? More people like cupcakes and muffins? Huh. But yeah, more cupcakes and muffins, man. Yeah, you just came? Yeah, this is the end of the stream right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming Umineko again though on Tuesday. Continuing from where we left off here. I may be streaming this Saturday on Twitch, Well, actually, I probably will stream anyways. If I don't get to streaming Danganronpa this Saturday, then I'll be streaming something else on Saturday. So feel free to check that out on Saturday on Twitch at 7 p.m. or maybe 6 o'clock p.m. I usually give announcements of when I'm streaming over on YouTube whenever I'm going to be live over there. So, or you can follow me on Twitch. Yeah, check out my socials up here. So... yeah, I'm playing some Danganronpa. Yeah, hopefully, I didn't get to test out the streaming like I said I was gonna do, but I'm going to test it out tomorrow for sure, and hopefully, it goes well. Hopefully, I could stream it and record it, because then I want to upload it to YouTube. But yeah, if I'm not able to stream it, then I definitely will record it and have something up for sure. But yeah, we'll be streaming something on Saturday. If it's not Danganronpa, then something will be on. I'll be streaming on Twitch this Saturday for sure. Man, I'm the Great Emperor. I will soon have it. Okay, Ginyo Empire. Okay, but yeah. Anyways, thank you for tuning in as always. Awesome stream. This was great. This was great. Thank you all for the comments as always. Helped me with some stuff, cracking me up as well. Man. The first Twilight Sweet Tooth. Yo, for real. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Oh yeah, next week I'm going to be streaming a bunch next week. Next week I'm probably going to be streaming almost every day. So keep an eye out for that as well. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you want. Check out my links. Feel free to add me on MAL. Chat with me there. I'll respond to you if you chat with me or add me as a friend. I'm always open to that. And follow me on Twitter. I'm slowly becoming active on there. I'm trying to get more active on there. I think I only had like one tweet this year on Twitter. I think that was like literally like the first day, January 1st. But yeah, I'm going to end right here. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat some food. Cool down a bit since my room's hot for some reason. And yeah, so yeah, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully I see you over on Twitch this weekend. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I always struggle with ending these streams. See y'all later. Enjoy your week. Hopefully I see you on this stream. If not, check your videos and other stuff. That's all I have to say. So yeah, see y'all later. Peace.